Hey guys, welcome to another video. Yes, I'm still working out the logistics of my location. I don't know if this is going to be my new shooting area. I'm going to actually try a couple areas of shooting, and I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below what area you guys prefer. Like, I'm going to probably shoot in 3 different locations in my room, and you guys are going to decide what location you guys like the most, because I still haven't decided yet. There's a few places I want to shoot in my room, but I don't know. I can't decide, so you guys are going to just decide. So, yeah, let me know in the comments below. But in this video, I'm going to be talking video games as usual. I'm going to be talking about 2020 Game of the Year. Every year, there's a Game of the Year that is like considered the best game. And whether we agree or disagree with it, it's always a thing and stuff. And I want to talk about 2020 because 2020 has some very interesting games, and I kind of wanted to say what I think are going to be my predictions for Game of the Year. I'm going to list off 10 games that have a potential of being Game of the Year, and after I list the 10 games off, I'm going to pick my prediction of what the Game of the Year is going to be for 2020. Again, it's all predictions. I could be completely wrong. Who knows? Maybe a game that's not on this list wins Game of the Year. I don't fucking know, but let's get to it. The first game I'm going to talk about is Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal started off very early in this year, and it was a huge praise for Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo fans. Everyone loves Doom Eternal. I think it's one of the best like online games of this year. Like, people are loving this fucking game, and it's the sequel to the 2016 Doom, which again also got a lot of praise. People are saying it's one of the best games of the year. It's one of the most goriest, violent games of the year. I personally don't think it's going to get Game of the Year. I don't even think it even get nominated, even though it should. I think it came out way too early of the year, and I think a lot of people forget about it when 2020 ends. But Doom Eternal easily has a chance of winning Game of the Year. Personally, I don't think so, but it should. Second game, Animal Crossing. I've not played this game, nor will I. I don't really know much about Animal Crossing, and I don't really care. I've seen little things online and stuff, and it doesn't look like my sort of game. It kind of looks like one of those like Facebook games or something. Like, it doesn't look good for me. It could be amazing. I don't know. Like, I don't know. To me, it almost looked like Sims for animals. I don't know if I'm right about that, but it's gotten a lot of love, and my girlfriend thinks it's going to win Game of the Year, so well, I don't fucking know, but I'm going to say Animal Crossing because Animal Crossing is a big game of 2020, and a lot of people are doing, like, vlogs of Animal Crossing and shit, so fucking why not, right? The third one I have is a game I hope gets Game of the Year, it wins Game of the Year, is Final Fantasy VII Remake. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a terrific game. It's a remake off my favorite video game of all time, Final Fantasy VII. And this 100% deserves to be nominated for Game of the Year. And it's amazing. Visuals are spectacular. It does change some aspects of the story, which I didn't always like, but I still think it's an amazing game and deserves Game of the Year, or at least a nomination. If it's like 5 games that get nominated, this 100% deserves to get nominated for Game of the Year. Easily, Final Fantasy VII. Next is a Nintendo Switch game. Is Ori and the Will of the Wisps. A lot of Nintendo fans are just praising this game. Ori and the Blind Light, amazing game. Apparently, this game blows it out of the water. I've not played this game yet, even though we have a Nintendo Switch. But sorry, I haven't played it. It looks incredible, visually stunning. I know, like, as a fan favorite of 2020, this is definitely up there. I don't know if he'll get Game of the Year, but I think it'll be in consideration at least. It's like a fan-loved game, so definitely Ori. Next is Halo Infinite. It's a Halo game. Halo is easily one of the biggest Xbox franchises ever, more so than like Call of Duty or Gears of War. I think Halo like puts Xbox on the big map. I personally think Halo is one of the most overrated franchises. I'm not a big Halo fan. I liked Halo 2 and 3. They're pretty cool games, but not a Halo fan. But it's a new Halo game, so you can't root it out. So It's not out yet, so we'll see. I'm just going to say Halo. Next is Last of Us Part 2. Of course, Last of Us Part 2 is the most controversial game of 2020. It is a very divisive game, loved by critics, not really loved by the fans. It will not win Game of the Year because I think it has way too much controversy, but I 100% guarantee it will get nominated because people are just like loving this game critically wise, and that's all they care about. So I don't think it'll win Game of the Year, and I don't even think it deserves to get nominated for Game of the Year, but it is Last of Us, and the first Last of Us won Game of the Year for 2013, so I cannot root this game out. Next is Ghosts of Tsushima. I have not played this game yet. I'll be playing it probably later in the week and stuff because I'm going to probably buy this game. I've heard nothing but praise for this game. I feel it's like everyone's saying it's like an Akira Kurosawa video game. It's like Rashomon and Seven Samurai into a video game. That sounds fucking amazing. And apparently there's a Akira Kurosawa mode. I don't really know, but I'm looking forward to playing this game. It looks fantastic. Everyone I know who's played it say it's amazing, so I can't wait to play this game. Next is Nioh 2. I played the first Nioh. I thought it was terrible. I don't understand the praise for it. But Nioh 2, everyone's saying Nioh 2 is going to be like one of the best games and it's one of the best upcoming games and stuff. So maybe I'm missing something here. But I just put Nioh 2 because everyone's saying Nioh 2. This is the game. This is the game. It's going to be one of the best games of the year. We'll see. Next two upcoming games. These next two games I am probably the most looking forward to for the rest of the year. First off is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This looks amazing. Anything with Vikings sounds badass. And I love the Assassin's Creed franchise. I'm still working on beating Odyssey because it's such a huge game. I love this franchise. And the fact that they're going to be doing it with Vikings sounds fucking awesome. The trailers look amazing. The gameplay looks amazing. I think it's going to be one of the best games of 2020. And Odyssey won Game of the Year its year, so can't root out Valhalla. Lastly is Cyberpunk 2077. Cyberpunk 2077. This is one of the most praised games for 2020 ever since Keanu Reeves was announcing it and stuff. And it looks incredible. It looks so good. Visuals, gameplay wise. This is the game everyone's been looking forward to. This was the 2020 was for Cyberpunk. And yeah, it's going to get nominated for Game of the Year easily, whether it's good or bad. So I'm just saying. So those are the list of games I think all have the potential of being Game of the Year for 2020. So now here's my pick. What's going to win Game of the Year 2020? I had three games in mind. One of them was Cyberpunk 2077. I had that in consideration. But then I'm like, maybe not. Then I thought, maybe they're going to say fuck to the controversy and maybe Last of Us 2 might get it. And I'm like, no, I don't think it will. I think Ghost of Tsushima is going to be 2020 Game of the Year. I really think it's going to be. It's this underrated gem that came out of nowhere. No one thought it would do this well. And it's just the praise for this game is just incredible. And it's like the samurai game. It's like film lovers are talking about it. Video game lovers are talking about it. I feel like this represents what 2020 is. And I think Ghost of Tsushima is going to be 2020 Game of the Year for my prediction. But what do you guys think? In the comment section below, please tell me, what do you guys think is going to be Game of the Year for 2020? What do you think what's going to be nominated? And what's going to be the Game of the Year for 2020? Let me know. Comment below. Let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.